holding the space and giving tools to people to step into their own like power. It's not like a we know it all
right
here.
Right.
Like,
it's creating a community around
yes,
it.
Yes.
And yes, we do bring some expertise, but we're also continuously learning and growing ourselves.
Yes.
Welcome back for our second try at this.
Yeah.
My name is Liz, and I'm here with my dear friend Paula, and we want to welcome you to Her Horizon. We came up with Her Horizon, swimming in the Ionian Sea, and talking about our backgrounds in financial services and how we both have this strong desire to put more wealth in the hands of women, because we believe that women build communities, women build families, women build businesses, and they put much more out into the world, and so that is kind of our mission. So what was your inspiration?
Yeah, it was like it came to us. So we were like, I've been kind of thinking of opening like a female-based financial planning firm for a long time.
Yeah.
And we were like swimming, and it just so happened that it was just us.
Yes.
And then we're like swimming, and we're just like chatting, and it was like boom, boom, full body chills.
Yes.
Like it's almost like it got birthed just like in the feminine way. Like we're not. It wasn't like we sat down in a board meeting and processed anything. It was like two women having a beautiful conversation. Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah, that was really how it went. So.
And it's like trusting our guts and that synchronized like events, and that is to me a beautiful way to live life and to create. And yeah, that's how we're here together.
Yeah.
So welcome to the journey.
Very intuitive, and so we hope to grow this to a point where we are offering ways for women to actually invest. Paula is already a licensed insurance and mutual funds, and I'm going to be going back and reinvigorating my past licensing to become an investment advisor as well. And so hopefully we will be able to bring the women in our community ways to invest in businesses that are changing the world, and especially women-led and women-owned businesses, and also just setting you up for success and wealth building strategies, techniques, habits. We're going to be doing some nervous system work, so it's kind of blending the spiritual side of things and the energetics of money along with the physical part of money. So we're going to teach you the how and also the why behind wealth, and how to build a legacy for yourself and for your family.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like the most important thing. So some of the things for like 10 years I've been running retreats on sailboats and helping women like really come into their own. I don't even like the word helping, right? It's a remembering. So it's not like me doing, I've been trained in many things, but it's also holding the space for people to step into their own powerful being. And I think that's what this is too. It's holding the space and giving tools to people to step into their own like power. It's not like a we know it all here.
Right.
Like,
it's creating a community around it.
Yes.
And yes, we do bring some expertise, but we're also continuously learning and growing ourselves, and continuing to gather knowledge to find the best way to provide better spaces for women in community with each other.
And this just doesn't, like, I'm not aware of anything like this that is out there. You know, like it doesn't, like, which is what is so fun.
We're going with that.
It's so fun because I'm used to working in a male-dominated space besides the retreat space, but like in the financial world, like the male-dominated space, which is okay. And we just work differently.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about like, hey, do this, do that. It's about
how am I feeling, and is it, You know, yes, I know I need to build these habits that are in the very physical, but I also need to work on my own mindset around money, my own mindset around my self-worth, around, you know, how comfortable I feel holding more and more wealth. Because as you expand, you have to expand all of that with wealth, or else you will, you know, continually hit a ceiling where you have to continuously break through.
Yeah, like limiting beliefs. Like,
yes.
I love that, like, what else is possible? Like, how good can this get?
Yeah.
Like, just some little, like, I did Access Consciousness, like, years ago. And it was, like, really important for me at that period of time in my life. And it was, like, how good can this get? Was, like, so mind-blowing. Because I was so used to just seeing the negatives and working through those. And then to flip the script to, like, actually, how good can I handle my life? Like, how... Now, like 10 years ago, oh my gosh, I would have never dreamed this
that we're doing the stuff that we're doing. Which, if you're new here, we are both travelers, so we both travel full time. Currently, we are in beautiful Saranda, Albania, and we're overlooking the Ionian Sea right now. It's a beautiful setting, and but yeah, we both have kind of a little bit different stories, but it all kind of came together in that we decided to sell everything and leave the United States to go on a global adventure. And so that, you know, it kind of brings us together even more so in that way, and that we both have that adventurous spirit, and that, you know, the willingness to take risks, the willingness to expand ourselves, to be scared out of our minds, but do it anyway, kind of thing. So I think that that is going to help us as we expand and grow her horizon to really get to be a pretty big thing. And we are even talking about doing adding the travel component with some retreats and things like that. So
yeah, because I know there's a massive, like, I love sharing the cognitive stuff. Like, I love speaking and talking about it, and there's a massive beauty in coming together in-person events. Yeah. And being able to, like, sit in circle together and, like, help each other as we grow through some of these really harsh belief systems that we've been programmed with. And when you are in the room with people who have gone through those things, like we both have our stories, right? Where we've, like, actually, like, navigated these waters, so you say, like, it just helps see what's possible. Like, I know there were some people in my life that were highly, like, important to me during certain periods of time to, like, oh, that's possible, right? Like, this is what you can travel the world with your kids.
Yeah, how do you do that? I always get, how do you afford that? How do you do it? And you know, part of it for me is using the strategies that I've learned in real estate, in banking, in being a licensed financial specialist for all those years, and setting myself up to be able to live this lifestyle. And this might not be, you know, the lifestyle that everybody necessarily wants, but it's about really what is your big dream, and following, how do you hold that vision and just keep walking. And we want to be the women that you're walking arm in arm with, and, you know, continuing forward along whatever path you desire.
Yeah, absolutely that.
Yeah. So, so we're going to be hosting a podcast. This style, if we separate, if we leave, you know, because we're both kind of on our own travel journeys, it'll be more of a Zoom style. But the plan is we have a YouTube channel, all of the social medias, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of the things. We'll put those links below. If you want to follow us and this resonates with you, we're going to be talking about, like I mentioned, a lot of things to do with mindset and the energetics of money, but also some financial literacy as well. Like, what is an IUL? What is a mutual fund? Those types of, you know, more grounded financial literacy things. And then talking about habits you can build, about options you have in order to invest. And so we hope that you will join us on this journey and get excited about it as much as we are, because we want women to be wealthy and to build legacies and to build their communities. And we feel like that is the way forward in the world that we're living in now has been very male dominated, very rooted in lack and hustle, and that you have to like work, and women aren't necessarily built that way. And so it's about discovering the ways that you are built and working with your own strengths and gifts and talents in order to maximize your wealth building capabilities.
Absolutely. Yep.
So
Perfect.
So follow along, and we hope to see you in the future for all of the other great things that we have coming.